set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick to someone like that.
At the 28-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Caught near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
16 yards.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans, set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offensive line fast.
That's good. For Eagles.
On 1st down, Hurts escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Hurts now on 4th. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, they're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Good.
Hurts to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle, they go for third down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush out now to his left. And it's incomplete on third and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On fourth down, Hurts. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack.
There's Williams to start the drive. This is heading perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
It's third down and 11.
Hey, easy. 32. Like 7.
Throw here, third down. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They kick the running back in motion. Stafford now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. So they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
20.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
White. Hey, 54.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 37 on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Philadelphia coming up in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Going from the pistol, Stafford. Going all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Caught by the open man. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the defender comes away with it. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Gain 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down, and they go right back to it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. He put everything he had into this. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
17 more yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal.
Going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down throw here for Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 14.
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a play. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook gets route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Completed over the middle. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80! 21! Stay 50, stay 50.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at
In the red zone now. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
For the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down at the 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Sends it just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's out in the clear. Again, he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready? Omaha, ready, loose. Loose 60. 59.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Got a man, that's Nakua. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards. That's good. Rams, first down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yeah. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
60.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Looking quickly here.
Back at the 30-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on 1st. Nakua's got it again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 1.
They give it to him up the middle.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Stafford now. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. Shoots away from 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
A gain of 47 on
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to have a 1st First and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Working quickly here.
Eagles, first down.
King, Phil
First
King.
and goal
Phil
at the
King.
4-yard line.
Design keeper here for Hurts. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
3 quarters in the books from this one.
The Rams,
It's not
3-yard
quite
line.
over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
45. Eagles 30. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Dodging into the run, it's Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Keeping Nakua the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and
Throwing to Stafford on 3rd. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Monday.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Los Angeles.
Running this one left. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Rams will.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Eagles 30.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bron. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but their heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has it downfield working the left. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
60. Eagles 30.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Rams are running them out of the building. They'll try this extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
On first down, Hurts. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yeti. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Pass is caught at the 9. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
No touch.
It's Hurts once again. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Eagles 36.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
No touch. You got tight right there. No.
Hurts the throw. On the move, headed right. He's got it over the middle. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts on first down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Hurts now from the gun. That's completed right side. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And again, here's Hurts. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Going for it once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Monday!
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. And you shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Complete out to the right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Eagles 48.
Well, don't look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To the line. Again, trips right to start out. Stafford now on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Hey, 54!
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play.